How much body weight do you press during push-ups? 41% on incline push-ups at 60 centimeters, 49% with kneeling push-ups, 69% on floor push-ups, 70 to 75% at a decline of 30 or 60 centimeters respectively. We can thank this study for the science about push-up intensities. Clearly this topic interests you, so let's dive deeper. How heavy our legs are is a major influence. Bigger legs equals harder push-ups. The upper body to lower body weight distribution is a factor too. It's worth knowing we push more weight at the bottom versus top. Try this experiment with a scale to see the weight transform, depending on where you are in the push-up. How far we lean forward plays a role too. Holding a push-up support is much easier than a planche lean due to weight distribution. This is why pseudo-planche push-ups are a progression to make things heavier. It should be clear why beginners do the opposite. They compensate with a posterior weight shift to make things easier. Individual variance in anatomy changes the percentages. Our height and limb lengths are a variable too. Hence why short people succeed at calisthenics, because push-ups feel relatively lighter compared to tall people. So, how does the bench press compare to push-ups? We're pushing against a fixed weight. Bench press can be made harder by going heavier, which makes progress simple. With push-ups, we have to consider the full body weight. Intensity is dynamic. Changing posture through variation is how we increase resistance to keep training productive. Bench press is an open chain exercise. The body is fixed and the hands move. There's plenty of upper body stability needed to control the weight during exercise. The core is challenged to a greater extent during push-ups. Because the hands are fixed and the body moves, we have to use greater kinesthetic activation to keep our posture in place. With bench press, we have the luxury of variation to emphasize different muscles. For example, a close grip bench. This exercise targets the triceps more. Going heavier makes weights a superior choice when it comes to isolation. With calisthenics, outgrowing a push-up pattern is a drawback. Say we choose diamond push-ups to hit the triceps because we know close grip changes muscle recruitment. Bodyweight exercises are effective as long as they remain challenging. Unfortunately, when the basics get easy, we have to modify posture to up the intensity, but this alters muscle recruitment, making calisthenics less favorable for isolation. With bench press, we're increasing absolute strength. Specificity means you'll get better at what you repeatedly do. Bench pressing makes you better at moving weights. With push-ups, we're increasing pound for pound strength. Bodyweight exercise demand coordination and technique, making you unlock movement mastery of your body. To make push-ups heavier, work through these variations. When training with an incline, the upper body muscles don't have to push as much of our leg mass. Wall push-ups are the best starting point if you're looking to get into calisthenics with zero experience. You'll learn how to weight bear through the upper body. Keep a tight core and push through full range. Thanks to the decreased body lever, kneeling push-ups are a nice progression for beginners. No, these are not girl push-ups. Forget the silly stereotypes and work within your means. The reduced body weight allows you to work the horizontal push-up with clean technique. Kneeling teaches how to lean at the shoulders and helps you press in the scapular plane. With floor push-ups, we're now working against the heavier weight of our lower body. Take pride in using a strict tempo, full range of motion, and honest effort. Push-ups are only productive when doing quality and quantity. With bodyweight exercise, the onus is on you to control the movement and do enough reps to challenge yourself to change. Not all push-ups are created equal. I'm sure you've seen plenty of poor form push-ups at the gym or online. Don't take shortcuts. Building muscle and gaining strength is compromised with crappy push-ups. Pushing like boosts your performance by 69%, if you know what I'm saying. Decline push-ups target the upper chest muscles. Thanks to the relative position of our torso, we're getting a comparable pump to the incline bench. Those clavicular fibers on the upper chest are getting smashed by body weight. You're welcome. Try not to arch your lower back too much, otherwise it defeats the purpose of the posture. Decline push-ups are great for building muscle when used as a finisher at the end of your workouts, but you'll have to level up when repping them out with ease. Handstand push-ups have you pushing effectively close to 100% of your body weight. When you think about it, these are just decline push-ups taken to the extreme. The amount in which you rely on the wall makes a world of difference. Friction from the feet influences difficulty. A grippy setup allows you to walk the feet up the wall. A smooth setup has you sliding. Feel free to experiment with variations. Back to wall allows you to do more reps and is viable for bodybuilding. Chest to wall is specific to many calisthenics exercises. Just pick whatever feels good for your body and suits your goals. Freestanding is the goal if you want to be objectively pushing 100% of your body weight. The combo of skill, balance, and overhead strength makes handstand push-ups a respectable variation. Beginners to intermediates are best mastering pike push-ups first. This exercise is scalable in heaviness based on, you guessed it, weight shift. Get ready for your shoulders to be sizzled with this minimalist bodyweight exercise if you stay on those tippy toes. With one arm push-ups, you're doing double the work on one side. Incline is a great stepping stone for gaining unilateral strength. Despite only pushing around 41% on one arm, controlling the push-up in multiple planes adds complexity and raises the challenge. Try and keep your torso facing forwards and tucking the elbow. Our goal is technique efficiency so we can perform at our peak. Keep doing these closer towards the ground and you'll be doing one arm push-ups with a shaved head in no time at all. Assisted reps allow you to bridge the gap with one arm push-ups. We have the freedom of using the supporting side as much or as little as we desire. Do your best to make things hard by leaning towards the push-up arm. With enough focus, these will feel similar in effort to the real deal. Feel free to scale the exercise based on your existing level. As long as you're challenged in the 3 to 8 rep range, perfect. You'll be getting stronger at this intensity. Success in calisthenics depends on your effort. Stay committed and watch yourself improve. Pseudo planche push-ups offer a unique way of overloading. Leaning during push-ups shifts our center of mass forwards and increases torque at the shoulders. The anterior delt shoulder muscles are getting seriously stressed. Difficulty is relative to how far forward you manage to remain. When taken to the extreme, these are arguably as challenging as handstand push-ups due to the unrelenting tension. The spinal erectors on the back of our body are working extra hard because we've got less weight going through our legs. Expect your serratus anterior, a shoulder stabilizer, to improve when pushing with protraction. Continue onwards with planche push-ups and lift 100% of your body weight. Even a modest tuck planche push-up is challenging when locking out. Planche push-ups require specific practice. Don't expect to be able to jump into these without a strong planche hold or push-up. This exercise highlights the bodyweight principle of leverage. Just change your posture to make bodyweight lighter or heavier. Weighted push-ups are a forgotten variation. For everyone complaining push-ups are too easy or they don't want to mess around with single arm variations, do weighted calisthenics. This is the best way to secure the plate when training alone. Your scapula is free to move through full range of motion so you can get those closed chain gains. Weighted push-ups provide infinite progression on this classic compound exercise. These are great because they're accessible to everyone. No crazy skill or balance, all you need to do is to load them to your level and get to work. I credit calisthenics for my massive chest. Don't do weighted push-ups if you're afraid of getting plump pecs. The core challenge is a blessing and a curse. Your abs get stronger while doing push-ups, but the core often gives out before your upper body muscles. Best practice with weighted push-ups is using moderate reps with moderate weights because of the precarious setup. Enjoy gaining both absolute and relative strength with weighted calisthenics. Rings make workouts feel heavier in a different way. Although you're pushing a similar body weight on a similar variation, rings are harder thanks to instability. Because the base of support is constantly moving, each rep is more fatiguing. Do not sleep on rings. They invigorate the push-up by offering a novel stimulus. Doing a mesocycle of ring workouts is great for hypertrophy if you want to grow bigger muscles. You'll be stressing the muscle fibers with a method of mechanical tension you can't get with normal training. No one wants to think about longevity until they're injured or burnt out from doing the same thing. Keep things fresh with rings and overcome plateaus before they happen. Proactive variety is what smart people do. You'll be happy to hear that rings feel much better on your shoulder joints and tendons. Injury is less likely because you're not forcing your body into a technique. The unstable surface affords freedom of movement and pain-free pressing. To summarize, push-ups become heavier by changing our posture, starting from incline to horizontal and beyond. Unilateral variations are a great way to progress, gaining single arm strength and reducing asymmetry in the process. Leverage-based push-ups offer a lifetime of gains. Advanced bodyweight push-ups take commitment, but the journey is rewarding. Keep it simple with weighted calisthenics. Overloading with this exercise is suitable for my gym rats and generalists. Bench pressing is a perfect substitute for push-ups and vice versa. You're training similar biomechanics and similar muscles. Doing both exercises forges a holistic body compared to only doing one or the other. Keep watching Fitness FAQ's YouTube to get bigger, stronger, and smarter. Peace.